Hey, we recently came across a sport here in Oregon that caught our attention because it requires a full suit of armor. For reals. A group here in Portland is making a big splash in the world of medieval combat.
Yeah, it's a thing. Just this spring, they won a world championship in Europe. Our Joe Ranieri checked out one of their practices.
When you think of the rural back roads of Yamhill County, a couple things might come to mind. Miles of farmland, and of course the vineyards that are sprinkled all over the area. Welcome to the sport of medieval armor combat right here in Oregon.
What kind of sport would you call this?
Scary.
The sport captured Daniel Krug's heart after he came back from serving overseas.
Went to war and came back, and I was a little too old for MMA, so I found this sport.
The 48-year-old who works as a firefighter describes it as a combination of mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu, where you're dressed head to toe in basically a tin can with swords and axes in hand.
The actual name is Boohurt, or Bohurt.
Round two.
Call it what you want. These guys are good and were recently crowned as world champions this past spring in Prague.
Indestructible Team Dominus!
Dominus and Cerberus are two medieval armored combat teams based out of the Northwest. Dominus is the #1 armored combat team in the entire world.
So what does it take to win?
The rules actually derive from the late 1200s, right? They're the same rules from back then that we use now.
Hey, you guys ready? All right, let's go!
You have 3 rounds, best of 3 wins.
And so you have 5 versus 5, and the goal is to put the other team on the ground. And being on the ground means that anything besides the bottom of your 2 feet touch the ground and you're considered out of play.
And just about everything and anything goes.
So you can do that through pain submission by beating them. You can do that through effective use of judo, but not going down with them.
The equipment's not light. You have basically a padded jacket, then you have the armor, which weighs more than 100 pounds, and then you throw in a 20-pound helmet. Rochelle Hams, who comes out to Krug's workshop twice a week to practice, says she doesn't mind the bumps and bruises. For her, it's the mental part of this grueling sport that brings her out here.
A lot of us are veterans. There is, like I said earlier, PTSD issues with a lot of people and stuff. There's multiple causes for the PTSD and stuff.
A sport that means more than just competition to these men and women.
You have camaraderie, you have brotherhood,
Cerberus! 1, 2, Cerberus!
you have shared adversity, you have companionship.
In Yamhill, Joe Ranieri, KGW News.
Would you guys do that?
No. I was going to ask an even more specific question because the answer is definitely no. I think on this side of the table. I figured you guys are not doing this, right?
Oh my gosh, I was looking up what it costs to buy a mace club. I was threatening him over here.
I don't like putting stuff on. I
How
don't even
much
like
is a
doing
mace
ski
club?
boots anymore. And now you got that thing weighs 100 pounds you're putting on.
I think it'd
But
be
I
kind of
thought
fun.
maybe you might.
I would put it on and try it out. I mean, I don't really want to get hit, but can I?
Right.
Can I?
You better be fast.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Keep that in mind, by the way. If you're trying to mess with the Sunrise Show, we do have a woman here who will medievally combat you.
You are the swinger, not the swingy.
What?
Bam.
Okay, she means like dancer.
So I didn't have to explain that. We're talking about jousting.
Oh
and
yeah.
whatnot. What did you mean?
I don't know. Let's move on.
Okay.
The show took a weird turn.
Rod, what
It's
you
been a
got?
very difficult morning to transition
got?
to my weather. Here we go.